Well, good afternoon, all my beauty professionals. Long time no see, but it's good to be back. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about the 2 layers of the dermis. But first, I want to tell you thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting my channel. God bless you. And let's get started with the video. The dermis. Okay, the first thing that I want to tell you about the dermis is that it's also known as the derma, the cutis, the corium, or the true skin. So if you're studying for state board, you want to learn all of these terms because that's another name for dermis, and it may have that on your exam instead of just the actual word dermis. Now, the dermis is the second layer of skin. So remember in my other videos, we talked about the outermost layer, which was your epidermis, and that has 5 layers. In this layer of skin, it has 2 layers. So we're going to talk about that. Now, in older texts that I taught out of, it actually broke the skin down into 3 different layers, which was the subcutaneous layer, and that's your fatty layer, but now they've composed that into the 2 layers, which is part of your dermis. So in the dermis, you have your blood vessels, you have your nerves, you have your oil and sweat glands, which we're going to talk about in later videos, and you have the erector pili muscles. The papillary layer. Okay, the first layer of the dermis is called the papillary layer. That's the outermost layer of the dermis. Some people may pronounce it as the papillary layer. But in this layer, this is where you'll find the dermal papillae, which is singular, or dermal papilla, which is plural. And it's a cone-shaped structure that you'll find at the base of hair follicles. Now, there's also a part of the papillary layer that connects to the epidermis, which has grooves and ridges, and this is called the epidermal junction. Reticular layer. All right, guys, the next layer is the reticular layer. This layer is the deepest layer of the dermis, and it supplies oxygen and nutrients to the skin. Now, I have a long list of what it contains, and I wish I could go fast, but if I do that, I'm going to forget. So are you guys ready? The first thing it has is fat cells. It has lymph vessels, blood vessels, sudoriferous glands, sebaceous glands, hair follicles, erector pili muscles, and nerve endings. So we're going to break down each one of these things in my next videos, but just to give you an idea of everything that's contained in the reticular layer. And that's all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.